everybody. Say hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie. Sorry about my lighting. I haven't moved lights yet, so we're just going to be
New
dark
room for
tonight.
Gina.
New dark room, apparently.
Gina.
I know.
It's a little hollow.
And I haven't put any rugs or anything down, so everything's like blue, 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 blue. So hard floors, hard walls, echo.
Hi,
Sorry.
Mary Jane. Hi, Karen.
I just got internet like 2 hours ago. So
Awesome. The internet knew I need Gina to have internet.
No,
and they delivered.
The internet company knew because Gina called and kept harassing people until Gina got internet. That's how they knew. I was like, I need it today. Today, people, today.
And they went, oh no, this is going to be a Florida woman headlines. Just get her the internet.
Yeah, right. Yes, it's not my castle though. I'm locked up in the castle and the turrets. I'm pretty sure that's where I am.
That's why she's growing her hair. She's Rapunzel.
I'm Rapunzel. I'm going to try to escape. I don't know if it's going to happen. Luckily, the castle is in Florida, so it's only one story. So it should be easier to get out.
She just has to watch out for the gators.
Yeah. We could have moats with gators. I'm not saying that's not a possibility. You ain't got to worry about
when are there not gators? It's Florida. When are gators not involved in anything?
Right.
We're going out to dinner. Watch out for gators.
Exactly. But they're usually on the menu, so.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Nancy.
So, you can kind of get back at them a little bit by, having it on the menu. Maybe that's why they're so angry, because they know that people have been.
Well, there's such an overabundance of them. There just doesn't need to be that many.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're easy to get rid of. Let's be honest.
Right. There are really just the one predator for them.
Right.
And even most of the time, people don't want to be the predator.
We just want them to leave us alone. We'll leave them alone. It's like, that's your space over there. We're not going to go in it. Mm-hmm. And the people that do usually have trouble. So they're big into no trespassing, these gators. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I would not be. I would not want anything to do with them.
No.
Which is a shame, because I love the water. But I would have to stay away from all of the water.
Yeah, it's just, you go to the springs, there's always gators there, but the water's colder, so it kind of lulls them down a little bit. So that's always good.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah. Just don't go when it's hot and the springs have heated up.
I will bring gallons of ice to slow them down.
Be surrounded by ice buckets.
That's right. Oh, man. Well, how's everybody doing? How's your week going? It's Monday again.
It is Monday.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. I've kind of lost track of time, so I'm not 100%, but I think it's Monday. I just need to be here because my thing popped up on my phone. It was like, Trisha. And I was like, okay. I don't even put a time and sale. I just put Trisha on there, and I know that I've got to, be over at Trisha's channel. So it works.
It did. It did work.
Patty.
Hi, Patty. Oh, yes. So different environment. So is that a real brick wall behind you?
It is.
Oh, okay. Does that help keep things cooler?
I don't know.
Having brick?
Maybe.
Don't know? Okay.
I know it helps with hurricanes. That's usually better than, the whole three pigs story. Yeah,
Well,
it's true.
true.
It's true. You don't want to build your house out of straw. Is all I'm saying. There was a lot of lessons to be learned in those stories. People thought they were just cute little nursery rhymes. No, they were teaching you. They were teaching you very important information.
We didn't know the three little pigs really lived in Florida,
They did.
and the wolf was just a metaphor for a hurricane.
Exactly. It's a lot of good information. All of those stories were a lot of good information.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't realize that when I was reading that story growing up, that eventually I would be able to implement that in my real life and know that I need to live in a house made of brick.
So the whole thing is brick?
Well, it's cinder block. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's cinder block and then stucco on the outside, which is the majority of houses in Florida.
Okay.
Big fans of the cinder block and, cinder block and rebar. Concrete's good.
Rebar is really good, especially here with earthquakes.
Mm-hmm.
Rebar is very good.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the same, it's the same principle really with the wind and the earthquakes. It's like you have to have really strong building codes in those areas.
Mm-hmm. Well, our stuff is built to sway, which is a little different than what you want things to do in a lot of other areas. But here, you want it to sway, which works great for an earthquake. But all I remember is when President Clinton was inaugurated. We all of us in Seattle who were in Seattle remember the day when President Clinton was inaugurated, because we had like the worst windstorm that we've really ever had. And we haven't had one like that since, where we actually got like hurricane force winds.
Wow.
Category 1, not anything crazy. But what people didn't realize in Seattle was that because the high rises, because I was in downtown Seattle, 20 some floors up. But what we didn't realize was that when the wind blew, and the wind blew hard enough, the buildings were going to sway. So no kidding. Everybody was getting seasick because the building was swaying just enough. And you felt like you were walking down the hallway and you were watching the sides go from side to side. Yeah, everybody was like really nauseous that day.
Oh my
and
God.
It was like
I would have been in the building. I would be like, I'm gone. Y'all have a good time. Nope.
And you could sit there and watch the landscape around you move from side to side because you were swaying.
Nope. Well, that's why, like, when I was, what was it? I was in college and I went to St. Louis. I'd never been to St. Louis. And of course I had to go up in the arch. I didn't realize that was built to sway either. I get up there in that thing and I could feel myself moving. I was like, I could not get out fast enough. I was like, emergency exit, please. And it was like, how do I get out of this thing? No, I don't want to see anymore. I am done. Put me back on terra firma. No. Scared me to death. Talk about gators. I'll take gators over that. No. Heck no. See, our roofs are built like here. They're built to, they're strapped. So when we have hurricanes, your whole roof will lift up and then boom, right back down.
Whoa.
Yeah. So if you get bad winds, like the pressure and the suction and everything from the winds, it'll lift the whole thing up and then fall back down. You'll feel it and hear it.
But that's the way it's designed to release the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Wow. Different areas of the country, they have to build houses so differently.
Yes.
Because, we don't have to worry about the peak on our roofs for snow and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Right.
You do have to worry about that. I used to work when you look at the skyline in Seattle, there's a building, there's a black building. It's 24 stories tall, but it has triangle shaped roof. One side is flat, and then the other side is slopes down. And then there's another tower, and it goes the opposite way. So I worked in that building for a number of years, and we had a really bad snowstorm. And we don't get snow a lot in downtown Seattle, because, it's kind of sea level, and, it takes really, really cold to penetrate. It'll snow in all the surrounding areas, but it just won't hit downtown. Well, we had really, really bad snow, and they had to close the sidewalks because I think it was over the weekend, it snowed and it accumulated, but because the heating system in the building was shut down, and then when they turned it back on and all the bodies got back in there, the snow was melting, but it was coming off in sheets. Like 2-story size, 3-story size sheets.
An avalanche.
Yeah, it was. And it would, all of a sudden you could hear it. You could hear and it would go whoosh, and then it would smash down on the sidewalk. We couldn't have people out there.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah. One side was sliding off into the alley, so it wasn't so bad, but the other side was sliding off into the sidewalk. Oh, it was bad. It did a lot of, not damage, but you could just see all the big mounds of snow as that all came whooshing off. It was like an avalanche. Most of the buildings weren't built like that, and they, of course, don't anticipate getting like that level of snow in Seattle. So back when it was built, I think it was built in the 80s, early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. And so they just didn't really think, what would happen if all of a sudden snow accumulated up there, and then it melted and it all came down?
Gravity. That's what's going to happen. Gravity. Yes, Linda, I'm partially moved. We're getting here.
Hi, Mary Beth. Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Bonnie.
We're just over here talking about weather.
Mary Jane, Karen, hello. And Steve and Nancy. And then I quit saying hello, because then Patty, hello. And Linda, hello. Mary Beth, hello. Okay.
And I want to say it again for the people that just came in. Yes, I am in the process of moving. I'm nearly done, but I have not moved my lights yet. So that's why I'm yellow, because my light right here has got that yellow hue to it. So my lighting's horrible. I apologize. I'm going to try to make it where you can see stuff, but just bear with me.
Hi, Erin. Hi, Lori.
No, Linda, I'm not closer to you.
Hi, Debbie.
I am, Linda. I'm right next door. You didn't see me? See, where's the fish tank? She said you were going to ask about the fish tank. Where's the fish tank going to be? I don't know yet. I haven't moved the fish tank yet. So.
Just keep in mind that it's going to be very disappointing for people if you don't have your fish tank where you do your sales.
Well, I can't put it on this wall because there's only one plug for electric, and that's not going to take care of the fish tank. So,
hi, Christy. Hi, Susan. Well, then you're just going to have to move where you do your sales.
I mean, hey, cuz, not Christy. Hey, cuz. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a daily show of the fish tank. That's gonna be a short for me now. I'm just gonna go show you what's happening in the fish tank every day. It'll be like a 10-second video of here's the fish today.
15-second short. There you go. Swim,
feeding the fish.
Swim.
Yeah. The Southern Siren feeding the fish. That's what I'm gonna do every day. Y'all are gonna get bored of that fish tank real quick.
Nope.
Maybe I'll go get a new fish and introduce it into the fish tank. That'll be exciting.
Maybe we'll just have you name them all and show.
No, y'all can name them. You just name them. In the shorts, when I start doing the shorts, y'all can name
Hi,
the
Becky.
fish. You can
Okay.
vote. I'll do a poll. You can vote on the names of the fish. There's several in there that look the same, so I don't know how you're going to differentiate them, but y'all go right ahead.
Okay. People will probably know the difference.
I call them one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. That's kind of what I do. Whatever works. They don't care what I call them as long as I feed them. They're pretty simple creatures. No, Becky, we're not gonna do that.
No. Eating their regular food.
Yes, eating their regular food. But I will have to get a fish that's about the same size to introduce, because if I put a little one in there, they probably would.
Okay, Linda, I have a question. When you talk about the pop-up ads, is it ads on the screen here, or is it pop-up ads over in the chat? Because I do not have it turned on that there are pop-up ads during a live sale. Now, is anybody else seeing pop-up ads during the live sale, or is it just over by the comments that you're seeing ads? Let me know, because I do not have it turned on that there are ads during the sale. And
I've seen other people talking about that. I think in the chat.
In the chat. Okay. Because yeah, I can't control in the chat.
Yeah, I've got mine turned off during live sales, but you can't do anything about what's in the chat.
Yeah, but we're talking is not being interrupted by ads. Yeah, I can't do anything about those ads. I wish.
Well, Lynn, I'm going to give you a daily dose of seeing these fish. Well, we can't do nothing about it, Randy. We have no control over that.
There's no option that I have seen for having ads pop up in the chat.
Unless it's a new thing. I haven't seen that either.
Let's see. That's us right now.
Exactly, Patty. If you get YouTube Premium, you get no ads, nowhere, no how, no time. Which is why I go ahead and pay for YouTube Premium. It's not that much money. And even if people run ads during the sale, you don't get them. So what is it now? What is it, like $15 or something for YouTube Premium? I don't even know. But I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, so I find it's worth it personally.
Yeah, there's no option whatsoever for the only thing it talks about is having the what do they call it? Mid-roll ads. Viewers may not see at the same time in automatic mode. You'll still be able to manually insert ads for automatic or scheduled mode. Yeah, there's only if I physically insert one, which I'm not going to do. So
yeah, I don't. Exactly. Everything you stream on YouTube is ad free if you get that YouTube Premium. Yeah, because if you watch a lot on YouTube, which most of us do, that's usually where I get most of my entertainment. I have it going when I'm working and all that kind of stuff. So I just pay, because I don't pay for other streaming services. Whatever that little YouTube Premium is nothing in comparison to these other services. So I just get that so I can watch without ads. And then the content creator, if they have ads on there, they still get paid because you have YouTube Premium. So even though the ads are irritating, they do help out the people that are, creating the content.
Okay.
It may only be 2 or 3 cents, but we get that 2 or 3 cents from that ad. So it does
all adds up.
So big thumbs up for YouTube Premium. If you are on YouTube all day, it's well worth it.
Okay. Wow, Warren. They had to have a fence around, an electrified fence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because they will climb chain link fences or dig under them. Yeah, they're not playing, y'all. They have evolved over the years. And so they're like, oh, that little fence, that's no problem. Y'all think that's cute, don't you? But no, they don't care. They can go right over or under that fence. They do not care. There's all kinds of videos out there, if you haven't watched, of gators climbing over chain link fences. It's crazy. They do it at golf courses all the time.
No thanks. No thanks. Okay. Well, there you go. Now we've learned something today. We've learned a few things.
Yes.
How about that?
We don't want angled roofs like that in Trisha's area.
In snow areas, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad. And we don't want to go swimming with gators.
Mm-mm.
There you go.
Nope. But I am going to put Gina up on the big screen. I'm going to get the link to Gina's channel. Please take a second. Make sure you're subscribed. Subscriber count has been going up, down, up, down, up, down like crazy. So yeah. I know YouTube is touching things. So if you're able to talk in my chat, I know you're subscribed, but take a second. Make sure you're subscribed to Gina.
Please, because mine's been going like a roller coaster too. And that could be why you're seeing some more of the ads and stuff. They may be playing with that stuff too. We don't know what they're doing.
It's very possible that they are touching that, and that is what's causing things to be a little wonky right now.
They're touching buttons again.
They are. They do it. They do it, and inevitably you lose subscribers, and you lose the ability to stay subscribed to some of your favorite channels.
Yeah, because I've had a lot since I started doing the early morning sale. I've had a lot of people say, "Oh my gosh, I was unsubscribed," and that's because they play with buttons. So just make sure, if it's somebody, me, Trisha, whoever, if you enjoy the content, make sure you're still subscribed, because we don't have control over that either. It just happens, and we sit there going, "What happened?" So, anywho. Welcome in. My name is Gina. I am Southern Siren Vintage. I live in Florida, as if you couldn't tell from our... I live in Alaska with all the gators. No, I live in Florida.
Slowest gators on the planet.
They are. That's why we're all still alive. I do shows, usually has been until this whole move thing, every morning at 8 a.m. bright and early. I try to get your day kicked off 8 a.m. Eastern time, and I get done well before Trisha comes on, so you got time to get over to this channel and see what she's got for you that day as well. So I just come in with coffee, my pajamas, and we kick back and have some fun. But I never even know how many items I'm going to show, honestly. It depends on what kind of morning I'm having. So I'll be there tomorrow morning on my channel, Southern Siren Vintage, at 8 a.m. Eastern. If you want to come join me for some coffee and some chat and a few items and just get our day rolling. You can even complain. I don't care. I'll probably be complaining too. But I do use Pirate Ship and PayPal like most everyone else. If you would like to pay me through another means, such as Zelle or Cash App, etc., I can do that as well. I am going to start in August. As of August 1st, I'll be rolling out. If you do want to pay by Zelle, since I don't incur fees with Zelle, I will be giving a discount for that type of payment. So that's up to you entirely. I'm not forcing you to do it. That's just an option. But I'll give you more info on that by August 1st. As far as my schedule, tomorrow, 8 a.m. on my channel. Wednesday, Helen from New England Thrifter. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember her name. Helen Booty. Trisha, what's her name? New England Thrifter? I think that's her. Oh my gosh, it's been so long, y'all. She is going to be on my channel at 1 p.m. Then Thursday, all these days, 8 a.m. Just know 8 a.m. every day. Okay, we got that one down. These are the other sales besides that. Wednesday, Helen. Thursday, I'm going to be on with Angela Isaac on her channel and Casey. And then Friday, I do not have an evening sale. So 8 a.m. every day and then those times. So, yeah, I think that's right. Anywho, all right, so we're going to get started. Let's see, what shall we show first? So let's type this in. So talking, I could have been typing, but I didn't. So this is a $10 start, and you're going to get the entire, bag of this yarn. It is needlepoint and crewel yarn. It's all different colors, Persian type yarn. Hey, Monica.
Yes, she's selling from jail.
Y'all need to buy. I need to postpone. Okay, so you get the whole bag. They're all different colors. And these are the vintage Columbia, Minerva, or whatever. So there's that color. There's this green. These are all very 1960s, 70s colors. So kind of a mustard and that avocado green. And then you got this rusty kind of brown color. You got this blue here. Another one of the rusty ones. I'm trying to see if there's any other colors that I need to show you. This orange here. These are all Persian type yarn, some kind of wool, I guess. This is called Old Blue. Old Blue. Old Blue. Good Old Blue.
Not the new blue.
Not new blue. It's Old Blue. It was old back then, so imagine how old it is now. So, all right, let me count these up for you so I can kind of show you really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 little skeins of yarn. They are the smaller ones. Here's most of them. I can't hold them all at one time. So there you go. There's the colors. There's like a gray and then all the kind of 1970s type colors you're used to. And then there is the rest of them. So you get all those for one monies. I'm just loading them up in a bag because I don't need a bunch of yarn sitting around. I don't even know what to do with it. So $10 start if anybody is interested in any of those. I'm going to put them back in the bag so I don't have yarn. So I don't have Kiki come in here and get a hold of it and go screaming it through the house. Because she would.
Yes, Kiki is in the new house.
That's a whole nother story. She was not happy with me at all. All right, so all of that.
Look at that. All that for $10.
That's a lot of yarn. And it is all new.
Hi, Denise.
Hey, Denise. All right, so if there's no interest in that, we can pass on it. That was my first item.
Okay. I am so surprised we're passing on that. All right. Let's see. I will be back tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern for the lunchtime sale. Then I'll be back Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern with Denise's Magical Emporium and Karen Chasin Vintage. And then I'll be back Thursday and Friday morning for the lunchtime sale at 11:30 Eastern. And then Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern with Angie and Aaron. And then Saturday night, the late night sale. I think it's Denise. It's Denise. And I think Becky. I think it's Becky's Vintage and More for Saturday. Okay. Let's see. I have a $7 start. And it is a little abalone shell turtle.
That's adorable.
I will take less than 350 for him.
That's good.
But if you'd like him for 350, I would sell him for that.
He's not going to argue with you.
And he's even got 2 little eyes too. Yeah, they did a really nice job on him, and he's got really pretty coloration. You can see that blue and green coming through. So really nice. All right. And we're going to get that for Bonnie. We write it in here. And we're counting down. Going once. I think it might be in different currency. Going twice. Oh, and sold. There we go, to Bonnie. Thank you. And back to Gina.
At least it wasn't 6K like the other night.
That's true.
Prices are coming down, y'all. Okay.
From 6,000 to 350 to just 7.
You're getting the deals. You are getting the deals here. All right, so this is going to be an $8 start. And I know he's probably worth a lot more than that, but whatever. Yeah, it's just money. So it's a Joseph Originals Chihuahua. Yeah, I don't size. Look at that face. It's so cute. Little chubby
It's the
belly.
lashes.
He's like, hey. Them big old ears. Great condition. No chips or cracks. He is just the cutest little thing. Very sweet. You can't even tell he has teeth in here. I know he kind of looks like a mouse, but he's a Chihuahua. Yeah, he's adorable. Very cute. Nice big ears. I know when I first saw him, I was like, is that a kangaroo? No. I guess that's a Chihuahua that's sitting up and it's got his little arms crossed.
Yeah, because if they did a mouse, it would probably be gray and not brown.
Probably so. He's very, very cute.
Yeah, Joseph's Originals always have the sweetest faces.
They do. They just have those really baby faces. They're very cute. You know, because when you get an animal and it's a baby, you're just like, oh. And then it turns into an adult and it's still cute, but not as cute as it was when it was a baby. Just kind of like humans. Not as cute as it was when it was a baby. But there's a reason that God made babies cute. Otherwise, none of us would want any of them. But, all right, you want to pass on him?
Wow. Wow. Okay. I am shocked again. If you guys change your mind, though, on any item we pass on, it is available for sale at any time. Just give a shout out in the chat. I have an $8 start. And this is a metal fox. His head is a bobblehead. Here's his body. He comes with a really big hook because he's a candle holder. So you go right in here. And that's where your candle goes. Hi, Gina. And Gina, I'll just ask you, are you in for the fox or were you in for the dog? I'll just make sure, just in case, because there's been quite a lag happening at least last week, probably into this week. And so then you'd be able to see the light coming through the body for the fox. All right. Thank you, Gina. So if you have him on a tabletop, you can have him just sitting on a tabletop. And then you can play with his little bobblehead. Or you can hang him up and have him be like a really nice night light on your patio to illuminate. And, oh, hi, Linda. Oh, we had Gina at 8. We have Linda at 9. And he does have little feet, and his little belly is just barely above the surface. And Christy is in at 10. And again, lift his tail, and that is where your candle goes.
I love that they made it that way.
Somebody had a sense of humor.
They could have just as easily made it where his head lifted, but no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I like his oversized head. Actually, you know what he reminds me of? Okay, who has heard of Jimothy? Anybody out there heard of Jimothy? That's what he kind of reminds me of. Okay. If you have not heard, hi, Angela. Hello, Angela. Christy is at 12. You've heard of Jimothy? Yep. Oh, Jimothy? Mary Beth has heard of Jimothy. Wow. They're really trying to get him to like not be, an internet sensation so that people leave him alone. So what he is he's a raccoon who is living in Ballard, which is a suburb just outside of downtown Seattle. Thank you, Linda. And he has like a spine. His spine didn't develop correctly. And so his body is short, and he kind of has like a little bit of like a hunchback down to his back legs. And they said, for the most part, they think he's fine. And they want people to stop feeding him cat food because cat food is not good for raccoons. That's not what they eat. They will eat it. But yeah, like a short spine. Yeah, he has some kind of a mutation that caused his spine to be shorter. But they're like, just leave him alone. Let him be. Let him do his thing. Let him be a raccoon, and just leave him alone. But he's so darn cute that he's like an internet sensation now. And people, I think, are a little more actively trying to find him. And it's like they're really trying to get people, don't just let him be. Just let him be. Everybody does not need to post a picture of him, on Instagram. They just don't. But he is really cute. And if you have an opportunity, just look up Jimothy and he'll pop right up. All right. We are counting down for Gina. True, they do eat anything, but preferably not a heavy diet on cat food. Go in once, go in twice. And sold to Gina. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Christy. And thank you, Linda. All right. And back to the other Gina.
The one spelled incorrectly. Okay, so this is a 1950s era porcelain deer. Very cute. Got the big ears, which I love. Got a little rose on it. White with the gold on its little feet and its ears, its tail, and the rose right there. Just an adorable little piece. I like this, a little cross-eyed. It's like, hello.
That's awesome.
If you look at it straight out, it's like confused. Otherwise, it's fine.
Oh, that is beautiful with the rose on it.
Yeah, and surprisingly, there's no damage to the rose. A little dust in there. I got to get a Q-tip down in there or something. But just a cute little piece. Not super huge, but it's nice to add to your collection if you like the big-eared deer.
Mm-hmm. Lots of gold, too. That's nice. And Christy's in.
Thank you, cuz.
Denise, you know you can't eat anything there without sharing.
Yeah, if it sounds like food, it doesn't even have to be food. It can just be a wrapper that sounds like food. That's all it takes. All right, we can count that down to Christy.
All right. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Christy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. An $8 start. And this is an interesting piece. I have had these French, I guess it would be the equivalent of like the French 4-H, where they have like best of animal competitions. And they've been having these since the 1800s. They've been having these, and you can find these badges that they gave out. And I had some recently that were like chickens or hens or something, because they can win best of hen also. But this one happens to be for dogs. And what somebody did is they mounted it on this piece of wood and put a hook on it. But I want to let you know that they decided to use a piece of wood that apparently already had a crack in it. And I believe they mended the crack and then put the plaque on and the hook and then said, the wood is good enough. Badges. That's right. Badges. It's a badge. But they're metal and they're really well done. So there you can see the Canine Society in Paris. Now this dog won 4th place. 4th place in the canines, but then you have the beautiful canines. And so here it does look like they put in a little filler in the wood, and there looks like maybe there's a little filler in the back. Possibly it was done after it was done, but I don't know. The wood is fine. The wood isn't going anywhere. It's great. There's 2 hooks on the back here, so you can hang this on the wall. I thought this would be really fun. No, it was the curse of the 4th place. It cracked the wood. But I thought this would be really fun, like by a front door, a back door, put your dog leash on. that you could have the Paris canine, 4th place.
Yeah, they pretty much said if you don't want cracked wood, then you should get 3rd place or better next year.
True. But yeah, I thought this could be really fun for maybe somebody who's getting a new dog. They can put that up, put the dog leash on it. But yeah, these metal plaques are not always easy to find. And this is the first time I found one for a canine.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of cool.
they are really neat. So $8 for that. And even though that dog came in 4th place, oh, thank you, Christy. Your dog can always be in 1st place.
Yeah. You just get a little piece of tape and put it right there on it.
Get a Sharpie.
You're number 1.
Let's see, the way they did the 4, you could just fill that part in a little more and make it look like number 1. But thank you, Christy.
And if your dog can't read numbers, then you can just lie to them.
That's right. You were 1st place.
That's right. You can just tell them you were number 1.
Going once. And going twice. And sold to Christy with all the number 1 dogs. There you go. Thank you. And hi, 710.
Number 1 in bed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Peanut wins.
Well, we all have to have our strengths. And that's Peanut's strength.
It took him a while to find out what he's really good at, and destroying bedspreads. That's what he's really good at.
When he found out, he excelled. All right, so this is start at $6, and you're going to get both pieces. These are 2 pieces of vintage wrapping paper. So I thought somebody could craft with it, but I just thought they were really cool. One is a happy birthday, but it's got these beautiful flowers on there. That's folded in half. So these beautiful, I would assume this is probably 50s, maybe early 60s from the colors. But beautiful flowers. And then there's another piece that I'm putting in there with it because it's got a little bit of damage to it, but it's a different design. So this pretty, you could even wrap a small present with it if you wanted to. But I thought somebody could cut those little medallions out and use it for crafting because it is old paper. And then the second piece, which is my favorite, but it's got damage, which is kind of heartbreaking. It's a Christmas piece, but it's got a little damage to it. But look at that.
Oh,
isn't that beautiful?
Oh, so pretty.
But it does have like a little rip right there.
Oh,
but it's still a nice piece. But I was like, oh, somebody could do something with that. I've had it for like over a year because I was going to do something. Then I didn't ever do anything with it. So I was like, you know what? I need to let somebody else do something with this beautiful mid-century paper. So. Oh,
those reindeer are beautiful.
Yes, Gina, I'm in a dungeon. No, I'm in prison. They're allowing me to do a sale from prison. And that's why I'm trying to sell things, because I can't have anything sharp. I can't show anything sharp because they won't allow me to have it. So everything you're going to see tonight is going to be non-sharp items that I can't get in trouble with. So, so you get both pieces of the paper that I figured somebody could do something with. So, if I disappear for a minute, that's because it's my outside time or it's time for a phone call. So you'll know where I'm at. I don't want to miss out on that. Or it could be time for dinner, and I definitely don't want to miss out on that because I don't know when I'll get a chance at the mystery loaf again. So
Right, right. Denise is starting a bail bond fundraiser.
that's what I'm
Oh,
doing.
hi, Ginger. Well,
And,
we will count that down
and you don't
for.
want the breakfast loaf. It's much worse than the dinner loaf. So
Oh, no. They try to soak the oats overnight and it just
not a
doesn't work.
fan. Not a fan.
How big is the yard? Going once,
Not very big, Becky. I have to share it with a couple of pretty big girls, and they're kind of scary.
going twice. Oh, and sold to Lori.
Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I'm cuffed to the table. I can't get up.
I don't know what she's going to do when she runs out of coffee.
I don't have coffee. They wouldn't give me coffee. So
Oh, no. Well, she's going to need a Keurig for her cell.
I really am in jail. I don't have coffee.
Oh,
I'm
no.
being punished.
Oh, no. $10 start, and this is a beautiful hand carved piece.
I know Bertha, she is scary. Hey, that's pretty. Is that a lion? And oh, it's all kind of animals.
Yeah, lion, elephant. I think this is another lion down here. And then some type of a deer or antelope. I don't know. There's no horns, so I'm not sure. And hi, Karen.
Andy will do my taxes.
So here's one of the lions. And then over here, here's the other lion. That's some type of deer or something, but I don't see horns. And then this is the elephant. Now, what this is some type of a holder. I don't know what you would hold. Pens. I mean, anything can be a pen holder, right? Anything can do that, but no marking as to who made this. I'll hold it back here. Beautiful wood piece, hand carved. That's all hand carved. All right, we're going to let you think about that. And we're going to go to Gina.
Okay, so this is going to be a $6 start. This is a cute little Limoges, like a dollhouse little picture. It's got the courting couple on there, on that side with the gold. And on this side, you got the rose. And it is Limoges. It's a very fancy dollhouse piece. So $6 start on that. Denise wants the carved cup.
Thank you, Denise. I've got you for that one. Thank you.
It's very cute. No chips or cracks. It's in good condition.
How did they do that so small?
I have no idea.
That blows my mind.
It's a lot on that tiny little piece.
It is. It absolutely is. I'm impressed.
Somebody at the Limoges factory is like, you know what I want to do? I want to see how small I can make something. So there you go.
Yes.
But yeah, it's really cute.
Wow.
Cute.
And Denise is in.
Awesome. All right. We can count her down. If anybody else wants to come in, they'll give them a second to do it. Otherwise, Denise is going to get a cute little Limoges picture.
Going once. Going twice. I hope that wasn't the breakables. And, oh, to Denise.
That's Big Marge in the next sale. She's trying to get out, y'all.
Oh, she wants you to send that to Kim.
Will do. Thanks, Denise.
Very nice. Oh my gosh. All right. I have a $10 start. There it is. Okay, I have a box for all the fans of America. Yep, it is a flag box. It's a wooden box. This is some kind of, overlay on it. It's got the little latch. Open it up. Black on the inside, but that is a wood box. Nicely made. Thank you, Christy. I like the hardware on it. And they even put the little, what are they, the tacks on there. Oh, Monica is in. Oh, right, Ginger. What's her new roommate gonna look like? Yeah, really nice box. I'll get you the dimensions on that. While Christie's give you a second to think about it. 8 inches wide, 4.5 inches tall, and about 5 inches deep. So here it is compared to my head. Good size. And Christy is at 13. And hi, Lynette. So just to show you, that little piece fits in here, and there's still room for other stuff. So just to give you an idea, it can hold a lot in here. And we've got, Monica at 14. I almost missed it because I was paying attention to the size of the box. And Monica at 16. And that'll be great for all the patriotic holidays. You know, you could even open it up, put little patriotic goodies in here for displaying. Oh, hi, Cindy. Yes. Gina's in the dungeon jail. She's in the dungeon jail. And thank you, Christy. And we've got Monica for that one. And we'll count that down. Going once. Going twice. Okay, wait for what? What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. All right. Sold to Monica. But if that's not right, Monica, let me know. Okay. All right. So we'll get Gina back up on the screen and she can let our new arrivals know what's going on.
I can't talk about my case yet, but gotta be careful with that. My attorney told me not to discuss anything, so
But she is in her new location. That's
suffice it to say that it was like Florida woman like headline. So just you'll see.
You'll see in a couple days.
All right, so this is going to be an $8 start. And this is a pretty little vintage. It's probably a hobbyist piece, but I thought it was really cute. It is a Christmas bell lidded box. It is like a ceramic, but I thought the colors were really pretty. Not your typical Christmas colors, but very mid-century kind of 50s Christmas colors. If you think about it, you got your pink and blue and like a little bit of yellow there. There's some gold in the leaves. And it is a cute little box.
Cindy says witness protection. She's in a super secret location.
From here on out, I will no longer be Southern Siren Vintage. I don't know what my name will be. I cannot disclose that either because I don't know yet. I've got my prison duds on. They let me wear this instead of the orange. It was really cool of them. Orange is not my color. So there's the back of it. And it's just a pretty little box. You could just put whatever you want to in there. You could have it out, near your mid-century tree, or you could have it in your kitchen and hide your little special candies in there that you don't want anybody else to have. I know, Monica. We've already discussed the aquarium situation. No, I'm going to start doing shorts every day just to show the aquarium so nobody misses it. And I see Gina in, I believe. Yeah. So Gina's in for 8. If there's no other interest, we can count it down.
Is she? I missed that. Gina, I'm so sorry. I missed that. Yes, we're counting down for Gina. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Gina.
Thank you, Gina. Spelled the correct way. I'm going to tell them that, you're me. I'll be like, my name is Gina, Gina. So maybe they'll let me go.
Okay, I have a $10 start. And this is really cool. It is from Romania. It is fine porcelain made in Romania. At first, I thought, oh, it's a trinket box. This is so cool. But then I took a closer look here. And my guess is that it was originally designed and still is something that can be used for playing cards, right? Because you have like the beautiful queen and you have the handsome king. But isn't that cool? Hand-painted trinket box from Romania. Now, you could use it for playing cards or you can use it for anything, but I thought that was really fun. Having the king and queen on there. Take the lid off. It's in great condition. It has that nice lattice work on the side. But it's not open to the inside. So your playing cards or whatever you put in there won't get dusty. But yeah, made in Romania. 2001. And they did such a beautiful job. Look at that. She even has a little ring on. Isn't that beautiful? And we're going to count that down for Lori. Thank you, Lori. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lori. Thank you. And Lynette, if during a live sale, I have to say there's a lot of multitasking to be done. If you sent me your information, great. That doesn't have anything to do with why you're blue. If you're not blue, it means that I haven't taken the time to open up YouTube, to go to my sale, to find your comment, to turn you blue, because I'm kind of busy. Sometimes I have time, sometimes I don't have time. But being blue has nothing to do with anything. And if that's the main concern, then don't worry about it.
Okay, so this is going to be a $14 start. And this is a 1991 Anna Lee. And it's the Doll Society logo doll. And he's on a little wooden block. And he's got a little feather. No, what is that? I don't know what that. It kind of looked like a feather.
Yeah, it does. From the back side, it does.
I don't know. Anyway.
I say feather.
There it says 92, but here it says 91. So $14 start. It is one of the collectible ones. But, you know, I have the box. I believe this is the box that it came in with the paperwork. But the box is in bad condition, just so you know.
It's Thomas, right? It's Thomas with a feather.
It kind of is Thomas, isn't it? So there's his box. And it does have little Anna Lee packing paper in there, I guess.
Wow. Now that I have never seen.
I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's supposed to be a quill. I don't know what that is, but there's something in his hand.
Yeah, I think Denise is right. A quill for writing, because he's a student in school.
It looks like paper to me. I don't know. He's got these cute little shoes on, and he's got his little red overalls on, and that's just my sticker on the back. I can take that off so you can see the back of him. And his hair needs a little brushing down. But he's got little letters all over his shirt. I don't know if they spell anything. No, it's just different letters. I don't know. Made in New Hampshire, USA. There you go. But I thought he was kind of cute.
That is great. How often are you going to find that one that you had to be a member to get it?
Yeah, 1991. How many years ago was that? 9 plus 26, 35 years. Is that right? No.
Yeah.
2000, yeah, 35. Math. He's my lawyer.
I know. And how dare you say that was 35 years ago?
I know.
It was like 15 years ago, max. All right.
Exactly. Well, that was like the other day when I was like, Elf hasn't been out that long. Oh, only like 23 years.
Years. Yeah.
I never thought it was that long. I really didn't.
How wild is that?
Ridiculous. All right, we can count it down. If Linda likes it, we can count it down for her.
All right. This is a great one, Linda. Going once. Going twice. Oh, Cindy. And sold. There it is. Sold to Linda.
Linda. Yeah, that's how I realized that she was correct. I mean, even though she looked at the date on Elf and I knew she was correct anyway. But it hit my head. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I went to the theater to see Elf when I was pregnant with my daughter. And I told her that. I was like, do you realize that Elf is 23 years old? And she goes, no, it's not. And I was like, yes. And I went through the whole thing where she's like, he's as old as me. I was like, I know. She goes, I thought it only been out like 8 years or 10 years. I was like, I know, but no, it's been out for 23 years.
Right, Cindy. How did that happen?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we hit a time warp at some point, Cindy, and didn't realize it.
Yeah,
that's all I can think of. Because
yep.
I know you haven't aged a day, and neither have I. So it had to be a time warp. I'm pretty sure. That's how I ended up in jail. I don't even know what happened. I just popped in here.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have a beautiful little tea set. It is a lovely roses pattern. And I have the teapot and lid, the sugar, the creamer, two cups, and two saucers. Ooh. And then the under tray looks just like this one with the little rosebuds around the edge. This is made in China. It is porcelain. It is a beautiful tea set. And it is complete and in beautiful condition. And that is $12 for the set. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. Hi, Miss Jackie. 8 pieces for $12. I'm going to set it down before I drop it, though. So thank you, Ms. Jackie. And I'll show you, because I had this, the lid to the teapot, I had facing the wrong direction. And there's even a little rosebud on top of that. And there's a little rosebud on top of the sugar lid also. I didn't have those quite facing the right direction. But thank you, Ms. Jackie. And I will count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Ms. Jackie. Thank you.
Okay, this is going to be a buy it now. I'm just doing it as a buy it now. $14. And this is a Moser glass. Kids, or I guess you consider it a miniature. Gosh, It needs a washing. Hold on. Let me wipe some of this dust off of it.
I was thinking that too, Ms. Jackie, that it kind of looked like the Royal Albert old country roses pattern.
Yes. I used to have a tea set that looked like that. That was a Royal Albert. So this is like a child's or miniature little butter dish in Moser glass. It has the cherries on it. Oh. Very cute.
Not the cutest thing.
Buy it now of $14. Here is its original box. I took it out of the box so I could show it to you. That's why it's so dusty. But I do have, if more than one person is interested, I do have 3 in total. There was an antique store that was closing, and I went in and bought all 3 that they had. So
okay, so 3 available. Bonnie's taken one of them.
Okay, there are 2. To buy it now. I figured, if more than one person was interested.
Yep, 2 more available.
There are 2 more if anybody else wants one. I'm trying to get it back in its original package. Hold on. I got to remember how it came out. Okay, there we go. I did it. So that's how it looks in its original. Don't you fall out of there. That's how it looks in its original packaging. And there you go.
All right, 2 more available. If anybody else wants to jump in there.
I'll put Bonnie down. All right. If there's no other interest, we will hold the other 2, but you guys think about it.
Susan is in for one of them.
Awesome.
That is adorable.
Yeah, so I have 1 more left, and they are all in their original box. They're just
and Linda.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys. Woo. I appreciate it. I had these before. I was going to show them, and then I lost them. And then when I moved, I found them again. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Sometimes moving is a good thing.
It is a good thing. It really is.
Oh, man. All right. I have a $22 start. And this is a fused glass tray. It's 10 inches long and 5 inches wide. And it is a beautiful tree pattern.
That is so pretty.
Now, the little leaves down here are kind of a purple iridescence. And you can see that the red has a lot of gold in it also. And it's really shiny. And that tree in the center also has the iridescence. And then there's leaves up here. So it really sparkles with the gold that's in the red. And the purple leaves really sparkle. But fall is going to be here soon. And I thought this would be so beautiful out for fall. Now, it's not a super deep tray, but if you wanted to use it for serving appetizers, it would be fabulous. Or if you just want to have it as a little catch-all tray at the front door, it is glass, so it's durable. But I just loved the way that the red and the purple just sparkle. It is so pretty. Trying to get that red to hit the light just right so you can see that beautiful gold in there. And then, of course, the purple leaves just really sparkle in the light. So 10 inches long, and that is $22. Something to put aside for fall or use now because it is so pretty. You could even put this in a plate stand and just put it in front of a window, like a little stained glass piece, and have the sunlight shine through.
It's very
All
pretty.
right. We will let you think about that one. We'll bring that one back. And we're going to Gina.
All right, this is going to be a $30 start. I think this is the most expensive piece I have for the sale. But it is a beautiful federal glass. The Sylvan Parrot is what it's called. Uranium platter. Let's see if you can see the parrots. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
It is gorgeous. It's got one tiny little flea bite right there in the rim. But you could file that with a little nail file or something. But it is just the coolest platter. And it's got like the palms around here and some bamboo and palms behind them. And the best part is, see if it's going to show.
Woo! Look at that.
It is beautiful. You can kind of
blow
your eyeballs out. But it is a gorgeous piece. $30 is a crazy good deal on this. These are listed for a lot. This is kind of a rare pattern.
Yeah, no kidding, that is.
Let me show you the back. You can kind of see the parrots better when I hold it up that way. So there's the parrots. Very cool piece. If you have a black light cabinet, this is going to be like one of your stars in the cabinet, because not only the size, but it glows crazy good.
Yeah, and you're not going to find that again.
Yeah, and this pattern, you're probably not going to. This is the first time I've ever found this pattern. And I've been buying glass for, well, we're not going to talk about how long. Because, you know, I'm only 25.
It's part of that time warp again.
Yeah. You know, minus the time warp, I've been buying glass for 30 years, and I've never seen this one before in real life. So she was like, "You had me at glow." Girl, I should have had you at these parrots, because I'm telling you,
yeah,
go research it. You'll see $30. You got a steal of deal. All right. If there's no other interest, we're going to count it down, and Gina's going to take my best item I got at the sale, probably.
Going once.
She's like,
going twice. And sold, dude.
Congratulations. I love this piece.
That is an awesome piece.
If I hadn't still had my operational black light cabinet, you wouldn't even seen this one. I'm just telling you right now.
All right, $18 start. And I have a cake plate. It is the Jeanette Glass Cherry Blossom cake plate. It is pink. It's hard to tell, but it is pink. It is footed. It has these little feet, but it is raised. It is a lovely cake plate or display, you know, or a little store all. Put that on, you know, your countertop. Use it for storing goodies. But inside there are cherries, and then on each of the little panels, there are the cherry blossom flowers. It is so hard to see them. And that is beautiful pink depression glass made by Jeanette. And that is the footed cake plate. And this is even nice. Just put this out on your dining room table in the center. That's nice. If if you're
I've
gonna
gotten
put,
to where I really like the pink. I don't know what it is. There's something about that pink I'm really starting to like a lot. And everybody keeps tempting me with it. And I'm like, please don't. Please. Although
it's
I
a
would,
subtle pink, which I think helps
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's not an in your face pink. It's a very subtle pink. It's like it's just enough pink.
Yeah, I'm not a pink kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
But that light blushy kind of pink, that depression
Yeah.
pink, I really do like.
All right. Well, think about that one.
And a
Yeah.
cake plate is always good to have because then you'll
Mm-hmm.
have cake.
There you go.
And Chrissy said, yes, I like it.
Christy says, I like cake. I'll take one of those.
Good job. And I just throw you a big old cake right on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is
And
perfect.
thank you, Christy. And I'm going to count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Christy. Thank you. I do have a couple of pink glass pieces, plates and stuff that I have that I enjoy using from time to time. But I also really like the yellow depression glass also. And the pink and the yellow look really pretty together. So I really do like having the pink and the yellow.
And you
Cake
know
of the
what?
month.
All of the depression glass colors, they're all kind of that really not pastel, but almost pastel colors. The blue,
Right.
the green, the yellow, and the pink. And so for spring, especially if you when you do like a whole thing in your china cabinet with all those different colors, it's so pretty.
They're very complementary to
They
each
are.
other. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is gonna be a $10 start. And this is true mid-century. It is not a reproduction. It is in its original box, but the plastic is falling apart. It is so brittle, just so you know.
No.
The packaging is so brittle because it's from the 1960s. But it is a set of melamine, cream, and sugar. As you see, the plastic is just gone. But I'm going to take it out and show you. In the avocado green,
Oh
there is
my
your sugar.
gosh.
It's brand new, never been used. There's your sugar. Here is your creamer. Fantastic little gold ball finials on there. This one is designed where if you turn it, it's got the little cutout. But if you turn it, you know, it makes it where it won't spill out. Good night. So beautiful print.
Everything echoes so bad right now in poor Gina's house.
It's just like
It's like you make no noise and it sounds like it's that much noise.
I know. I'll get rugs and curtains soon, y'all, I promise.
Oh no, it's fine. It's so surprising. Prison fight.
See the discoloration in the box. It's not because anything got in there. It's just discoloration in the cardboard from age.
Okay.
Here is the original paperwork.
Hi.
So
wow.
So I'm going to put the plastic back in there. Now, I'm telling you right now, this plastic is not going to last. It's gone. I am going to put the sugar bowl back in it. But don't think you're going to get this and be like, oh, look how nice the plastic is. This plastic is gone. Don't even think about it. All right. If there is no other...
Yeah. Joe had to come and make an appearance.
Of course he did.
Now, Joe, you just walked past your food. Do you know where it is? Or do I have to go get it for you?
It's like it's not in the right place. Go
He
get
does
it.
this. I put it on the stairs so that when he comes down the stairs, his, heightened sense of smell will pick up on the fact that his food is right there. It's right past it every time.
He knows it's there, but that's not where it's supposed to be. Put it where he wants it. You think you know that
If
by
I
now?
knew that,
Well, nobody knows that with any cat.
no.
You just do the best you can do. That's all you can do. And then you change every like, okay, I put it here. No, you don't want it here. Okay, I put it here. You don't want it there. Okay, have it over here. And then back to the original place, and then it's okay after you moved it 6 times. That's just
Yes. Yes, right?
hey Joe.
Going
All
once for Monica. Going twice. Nope. Up, up, up.
Monica's like, shut up and count this down already.
Joe, stop distracting her.
Thank you, Monica.
That got your attention, didn't it? All right. Now, I forgot to write down my next item, so we're going to show this one. All right. $12 start. And for all of the Tanala fans out there, I have a nice cylinder vase.
Beautiful.
We've got the leaves. We've got a flower in the center. We've got lots of glossy glaze on here. That is for sure. We've got a nice pattern in the back. Oh, and it says Mexico, but a very nice cylinder vase. Oops. And just in case you're wondering, it is, okay, 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. And thank you, Monica. Joe is distracting me a little bit, and as soon as I count it down, I will go get his food and get him preoccupied elsewhere. Right, buddy? Right. We'll get you a new hobby besides bugging me. And we're going to count that down for Monica. Thank you. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Monica. Thank you.
Okay, so this is going to be a $28 start. And this is a beautiful perfume bottle. It's called a 12-strand perfume bottle. It is in the cobalt blue. Let me take this out so I can show you. Look how long that dauber is. It is absolutely gorgeous and no issues with it whatsoever. No chips or anything on it. Kind of a teardrop shape. It is art glass. It has been hand turned. There is the bottle. And it does have a signature on the bottom. It says EP and then 88, I believe it says. Let's see if you guys can see that. It's 98, 88, 88. So it is signed on the bottom. There is the pontal right there. Gorgeous piece. Beautiful piece of art glass. And that cobalt is so pretty. Like with the screen right here in front of it with the light coming through, you can see like a slight hue of that purple and the cobalt. It is so pretty. No damage to it whatsoever. Pristine condition. Not even a little chippy chip on the rim. Just a beautiful art glass perfume bottle. If anybody collects those. And I love how they ran that glass all the way up and swirled it all the way around. Look how pretty that is.
That is really uniform too. I am impressed.
If I had done that, it would have been all over the place. Yeah, mine would have been. Mine probably would have been going this way instead of around it. It would have been horrible. All right, if Susan's the only one interested, we can count it down for her.
Okay. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Susan.
Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. It's a beautiful one.
That really is. Let's see, $15 start. And I am not 100% sure what the base of this is. If it's wood, I kind of have a feeling it's wood. And it's painted black. And it's black on the back. But it's very lightweight. And it is beautifully hand painted.
Well, that's what the problem was. Joe was probably like, put my food on that.
I put it up on the table here and he was like, finally.
I've been looking everywhere.
Oh, it kind of reminds me of that Russian style.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure. But I love all the colors. How they go from red into orange, into yellow, into pink, into white. They do such an amazing job with all of the colors. And even the leaves. It's not just one shade of green, multiple shades of green. Very impressive. It does have a little hole in the back, so you could keep the string. You could put something else in there, but you can hang that on the wall. That would be gorgeous. It is 10 inches across, so it is a really nice size. But yeah, it is very impressive, the use of color. All right. We'll let you think about that one. We'll bring it back. And back to Gina.
Well, I'm sitting here not even doing my job. Okay, this is going to be a $16 start. This has some age to it. Just from the looks of it, I'm going to say it's like nouveau, but it's got a little damage to it because of the age as well. But it is an amazing cigarette case. I'm going to try to cover up her parts that shouldn't be showing. So,
oh,
she is nude. But this is all etched into the metal, but you see some like wear on the metal right there and right up here. And then of course some on the back. You can see where somebody had carried it around for a long time, I'm sure. There is the spring on the inside. So they would, put their cigarettes. But it is a very cool piece. It's got some, sorry. It's got some great, keep forgetting that part. It's got some great age to it. It's just a cool piece to have. If you like the antique kind of vanity stuff or whatever, it'd be nice to have sitting somewhere. I'll put it back far enough where you can't really see. That's the size.
But you could use it for business cards now.
Good. You can put whatever you want to in there.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Angie.
But she's gone down to the stream, it looks like, with her urn. She's stepping her foot down in the stream. There's no gators
well,
around.
Of course. I always do when I go down to the stream with my urn.
But she's not in Florida because there's no gators.
No.
And that's a hardwood tree behind her instead of a palm tree. So I think we're good. But yeah, she went on down there to get some water because you just don't know. She needed a little water. She's like, while I'm here, I'm just going to be naked because I feel like it. They're like little stars. And like I said, all of that is like, scratched into it. It's like incised into it. It's really cool. All right. If there's no interest, we will pass on that for right now. And I'm going to put her little naked self over here out of the way.
All right. I am surprised. She is really lovely.
She's very cool.
Angie, you guys have more storms? Jeez. That's a lot of storms you're getting. That can't be good. Not the way summers are supposed to be, full of storms. Let's see, $12 start. And I have a beautiful wood bowl. It's all done in panels. Here's the outside. It is a gorgeous wood bowl. Here's the base. You can see where it was turned. Nice variety of colors used on that one. And here is the look from the inside. Oh, thank you, Monica. It's a beauty. I just like all the variety of colors that are used. It's really nice. And Linda is in at 13. Thank you, Linda. Let's see, 7.5 inches across, and it's about 3 inches deep. And hi, Ginger. Oh no. Ginger says that the warden called no selling. Yeah, naked in prison. No dessert tonight. Oh, Ginger.
They don't want me to have sharp stuff. So I had to steal a cigarette case from somebody, and that's the only one they had. So calm down. Shh.
Yeah, the other one had a different base. You're right. You're right. It did. All right. Thank you, Monica. And we will get Linda for the wood bowl. Thank you. Let's write that down. Go in once. Go in twice. and sold to Linda. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Monica.
And believe it, it wasn't planned, but I have a start of $14. And it's a wood nut bowl, a cracker. This is mid-century. It's got the built-in nutcracker. Nothing like a good nutcracker. It is built into the bowl. Now there is some wear inside of this bowl. It's showing up a lot more with my lighting than what it actually looks in real life, but I wanted to point that out to you. Around the edges, inside the bowl and everything, it's an old piece of wood. It still has part of its original foil sticker right there on the bottom. But I was like, that's a cool mid-century nut bowl. Throw your pecans or walnuts right in there at Christmas time, and you just crack those things. You know, there's nothing as good as a good nutcracker. They're handy to have around. You never know when you might need one.
That's right.
If you live in Florida and, you know, you don't have a bunch of nuts laying around, you can get some crab legs and stick them in there, I guess. Multi-use. But it is a beautiful old nut bowl. And you could probably put some linseed oil on it and, you know, make the wood look a little bit better. It's just been sitting around for a while. I ain't been doing much of nothing. They ain't been cracking many nuts lately. They got older and decided they didn't want to crack nuts no more. So, all right. If Linda's the only one interested, we can count it down for her.
I don't think I've done it since I was a kid. And it was not easy.
It's not. It is not easy.
Oh, going once. Going twice. And sold to Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I think we kind of buy ours pre-cracked now. And, you know, they just don't taste as good, I don't think. But we just don't crack a lot of nuts anymore.
Yeah.
I've gotten too old. I used to be a big nut cracker back in the day, but not anymore.
All right, $6 choice. And I have glass coasters. They're fused glass coasters. So they are $6 choice. They are indented. So they really are to be used as a coaster. This one is primarily red. I'm calling this the red one. And then you can see how it does have the indent for the cup. So that is your first one, the red one.
Sorry, Aaron.
The second one, although it is orange and yellow, I'm just calling this one the orange one. There is a little like the soot from the fire got in the glass on this one, but you know, it happens. They use actual fire.
Those colors are so vibrant in that one.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, they are. So that is the second one. That's the orange. This one, again, it has a little bit of that purple, lime green, white. This one I'm considering the lime just because it's easier. There's like a little butterfly down there. Oh, little butterflies there. And then this one is just kind of the multicolored. It's got too many colors to figure one of them out. So kind of primary colors because you got blue, yellow, and a red on that one. So really nice coasters. So we've got the multicolored, the lime, but there's more. This is like the butterfly. Maybe that's the butterfly one. The orange and yellow. And then the first one I showed is the red, but you can see there's a little lime in there. And this really pretty, whatever it is, but it really kind of glows in the light. And thank you, Christy. Christy is in for choice. And we'll count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Christy. Thank you. And I'll show them again. We've got the red, the orange, oh, and the lime. All right, Christy's going to take those three. Thank you, Christy, which means the multicolored one is still available. So if anyone is interested in that, it is $6. And thank you, Christy.
Okay, where did I? Oh, shoot. Again, I'm watching and not typing. Sorry. This is going to be a $12 start. And this is an old, I don't know the exact age on it because I can't find it on the box. It could be on the box, but I can't see. This is an antique game, though. It is the Lotto game. It does have a little wear to the box right there, but it looks to be complete. If I can open it. There we go. So you have your cards in there. You have all your little markers. And somebody was nice enough to put them in a little Ziploc bag for us. And it says, hold on. It looks like it's missing number 4. There's a note in here for us as well. Hold on. And this note is like on a little scratch of paper that looks like it's falling apart. Cut off a slice from a dowel to make one, missing number 4. So they're telling us what they did. They're like, we were missing number 4, so we cut off a slice from a dowel to make one. I don't know where number 4 is, but I guess it's in here somewhere. But I guess the rest of them are all in there. These are great for crafting. Look at these great little wooden numbers. So, and you have all of the cards. It looks like it's like full stacks on each side of the cards that I just dropped on the floor. Because, you know, why not? So you get like, and these are like a cardboard. I'm trying to fan them out so you can see what half of them look like anyway. The other half's on the floor. So there's half of the cards right there. So I guess it's kind of like bingo back in the day. Here's the other cards. I picked them up. There we go. So you get all the cards, all the little numbers. I don't think there's anything else in here except for the packaging. Yeah, that's it. So cool old set here. Of course, there's no instructions or anything inside the box. There's the inside of the box where the cards and the little numbers go. So I'm assuming somebody draws numbers out and you mark them like bingo.
I used to play it when I was a really, really small child. I used to play it with my grandmother. And it is kind of similar to bingo, but I don't remember. But I think you have to like fill out I think you go until you have all the numbers.
Thing in.
I think so. Yeah.
I've never played it, so I have no idea. But
It wasn't that hard because I was fairly small.
and it looks like there's some numbers, or some of them are markers, just like red, and then there's some numbers. So I guess you have markers you mark with. I don't know. But I thought it'd be really fun because if nothing else, you can craft with these little wooden numbers, and they're really cool old.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It was really fun. I do remember that. It was a lot of fun to play.
I'm sure somewhere online it tells you how to play if you really wanted to. There's Google for everything. Just ask that AI machine. They'll tell you exactly what to do. All right. And if there's no interest in the Lotto set, we can pass on that. And I'll try to get the lid back on. There we go. There we go. Lotto. Cool old box. I thought the box was kind of cool looking because it's like a little treasure box.
Yep, that's a nice one. Our box was not that nice.
All right, we'll pass on that and we'll bring it back later if there's no interest now.
But it is a really, really old game. Like
it's a very old game.
The origins of it are like really old. Yeah. All right. I have a $14 start. And I'll start with the back. This is hand-painted Nippon. So it is over 100 years old, 1921 and prior. Here it is, beautiful porcelain. There is a slight bit of wear on the edge, the gold on the edge of the handles, slight bit. But again, it's over 100 years old. It's hand painted. Has beautiful flowers. And it is a lovely long oval bowl tray, however you would like to use it. Hand-painted Nippon, which just means Japan, prior to them having to say Japan instead of Nippon. 10.5 inches long and 5 inches wide. I'll get all the lovely hand painting in here. I pick up all of the hand-painted Nippon, any Nippon that I can find, because it made it over 100 years. Let's give it another 100 years of life. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's funny, Ms. Jackie. Of course it thought you were talking about the lottery. All right. Well, I am not seeing any takers for hand-painted Nippon. So we're going to pass on that. And we're going to go to Gina. Ms. Jackie found the instructions.
Oh, good.
It says, just use the vintage card game Lotto.
Not regular Lotto.
And then you won't get your how to play your state's Lotto.
True. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so this is gonna be a $14 start. I had to run out to the garage real quick because I kept hearing something. I go out there and my porch cat is out at my garage. I was hoping porch cat would, kind of stay because, as we've discussed, I'm afraid porch cat is not just fat. I'm really worried about that. You may all be getting a kitten in your box. Just know that. Just know it. Okay, so this is a $14 start. This had been sold, but then we had a problem with somebody deciding they didn't want to pay an invoice, so it's come back around again, unfortunately. But it is the Queen little salesman sample cast iron stove. You get the pot. You get the little Dutch oven. You get the 2 burner covers. The door does open, which is always good. You get the little side thing. It does come off. It just clips right in there. Your little warming shelf there. Monica, you want the game for 14? All right. Thank you. I'll put you down for that. It's on here somewhere. I'll get that done. Or 12. Yeah. $12. Thank you. So cute little, and this is loose also. This comes off as well. So when it ships, all those pieces come off to make it a little bit easier. But it's just a cool little cast iron piece for display. It would be cute in your kitchen sitting up on a shelf. Or if you collect like the cast iron banks or something, it'd be a nice little addition. And also, if you hadn't thought about it, it would be really cute to put like your little pots down here on the warming thing. And then you have a flat surface up there. You could put a small little house plant up there if you wanted to or something. So, good way to display as well. Cute little piece. And a lot of times this part's missing. Like this comes off, so people lost the little warming rack. And you can't lose your warming rack because then how are you going to let your bread rise? It's got to sit there and rise. Otherwise, you're going to have.
I can't imagine cooking on that. I mean, I can't imagine.
I'm sure it cooks better than our stoves do now, though.
Probably. Once you know what you're doing. All right. So Gina is going to name her cat Prison. Susan is going to name it Dungeon. If all of a sudden you realize you're getting an express mail package from Gina.
It's got holes poked.
Oh, we're going to count that down for Christy.
Open it immediately as soon as you get it.
There you go. Go in once. Go in twice. And sold to Christy.
Christy, I appreciate it. Yeah, it'd be like on National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when the old aunt brought the gift and there was like going crazy. And they're like, I think she wrapped her cat again. I love that movie so much.
I'd like to know how she got that cat in the box in the first place.
It was taking a nap.
Shank is another good one.
Shank, that is a good name. I like it. Don't send you my way, have fostered. Well, I'm sorry, Angie. I've got to spread the love around.
Oh, now don't forget, we do have Jolita around. She's still driving across the country delivering animals. So she is always an option.
This is true.
I have $8 choice. And the choice is between two made in Japan plates. I'll show you this one up close. We have a beautiful vase with flowers. And then we have the flowers from the vase in the panel. And I'll spin that around so you can see that. Beautiful plate. And it does have a Japan sticker on it. Hi, squirrel.
Hey, squirrel, you snuck in.
So that is the first choice. Second choice has flowers and a little bird. Oh, Linda is pre-ordering 2 kittens. And
Believe me, Linda.
Here is a smaller version of the flower and birds in the panels all around. And that one also has the Japan sticker. And thank you. Oh, I know. Her fathers are probably getting close to ready to go. Father-in-law going once for squirrel. Going twice. And sold to squirrel. Squirrel is going to take both. Thank you, squirrel. Oh, you want a black one like Joe?
Well, yeah, I can't guarantee that.
You,
so you get what you get. Sorry, luck of the draw.
Well, and you can't always go by what color the mom is as to what color the kittens are going to be, because that's not always a given.
It's true. All right, this is a $16 start. This is a fantastic old chalkware bulldog, and it's the Marine bulldog. He's got some age to him. He's got the Marine medallion, the metal one right there. They kind of, it's like a peg they put in him. He's got the little pegs on his collar there. Now he does have a little bit of his finish mishing right there, but he is a cool old chalkware piece.
Because he's tough. He's a Marine. He's seen some things.
He's like, don't mess with me. But overall, I mean, for his age, he's not in bad condition. He's got that little bit right there, and then a tiny, tiny little bit right there, but it's not deep. It's just like the very top has come off.
No, he's great.
Look at his little teeth. I love his little teeth.
Little underbite.
Fantastic. I've never seen him before either.
That's awesome if you have someone in the Marines in your family. That is a great piece.
Yeah, he's not super huge, so he doesn't weigh a lot. But he is pretty fantastic. I love him. I saw him, I was like, you just look tough, don't you? Like I was baby talking him. Just look how tough you look.
And it is almost impossible now to find chalkware that doesn't have some wear on it.
Yeah.
It's so fragile. I mean, it's strong, but it's fragile. It's both at the same time.
All right. If there's no interest, we will pass on him. Thank you.
All right. I am very surprised. He is really cool. $8 choice. And I have 2 more plates. 2 more made in Japan plates. I have a flower cart. And I have another one that is a really beautiful flower arrangement. I love the blue on this one. And then we've got the flower cart. And then that is I think that's a phoenix. And then you have the cherry blossoms. And the phoenix and cherry blossoms. And then this one also has the Japan sticker on the back. And then this one in the beautiful blues. Lovely flower arrangement. And then this one also has the Japan sticker on the back. So $8 choice for the 2 Japan plates. And we'll let you think about those. We'll bring them back and we'll go to Gina.
Okay, so this is going to start $16 and it's for the set. It is the vintage Tupperware canisters in the pink color. So you get the larger one. The next largest one, the lid is cracked. But for $16, I mean, that's the price of one of these canisters. See, this lid has got the crack in it. But all the canisters are fine. That's the only problem there was, is that size, the lid was an issue. So that's the second. Here is the third one with its lid. And then the fourth one with its lid. So vintage Tupperware canisters, you get 4. One lid's got a crack in it, but like I said, one canister by itself would be that price pretty much, because these are the older ones. And they are stackable inside nesting. But if you have pink, like that dusty rose kind of pink in your kitchen, these are fantastic. They're great for storing all your dry stuff. As we know, the old Tupperware is fantastic at keeping things moisture free. And I forgot. See if I can see the number on here. Oh, made in Orlando, Florida, USA. That's crazy. Tupperware. What number was this? There's something on there, but Lord knows I'm not going to see that number. It is so minuscule. Yeah, duct tape underneath. Just you stick duct tape under there. It's fine. Duct tape solves everything. That and WD-40. That's all you need in life. All right, there we go. I got the lid on. I have trouble with lids sometimes, y'all. All right, So 4 Tupperware canisters in that dusty rose kind of color. And of course, they are older, so they may have a little wear on them here and there. But that's part of the old Tupperware. Oh, okay, that's the headquarters. Okay, because yeah, it says on here Tupperware, Orlando, Florida, USA. Then it says Brussels, London, Melbourne, Toronto, Tokyo, Mexico City. 805-6. It's either 805-6 or 803-6. I can't tell.
All right. Well, there will be a quiz at the end of the sale for everyone who remembers the Tupperware number.
If you get one of those, you get it right. It's multiple choice.
Oh my gosh. All those. It's like between Pyrex numbers, Tupperware numbers. It's like there's too many numbers. It's so hard to keep track of all the numbers. But we've got Ms. Jackie in, and we are going to count it down. And that's right, Monica. Duct tape, WD-40, and a little Windex. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Ms.
Thank you so much.
Okay, West Coasters out there. This is going to bring back some memories. I had to pick this up. It is a lovely swan towel holder in kind of a light burgundy color, dark mauve. It ties in really well with Gina's Tupperware. But for the West Coasters out there, look at this. It's from Mervyn's. Now, for those of you not on the West Coast, Mervyn's was a fabulous department store. Absolutely favorite. And what's interesting is this is how they listen to you. I did not type in anything about Mervyn's, but on my YouTube suggestions was like this little documentary on Mervyn's and how it started. And it really did start. The guy who started it, his name was Mervyn. And he wanted it to be a discount department store for working families, but without discounted, without cheap stuff in it. He wanted good quality stuff at an affordable price for working families. That was his big thing. And that's why the department store was so great. I love that department store. So yeah, if you get a chance, YouTube Mervyn's. But this is a lovely towel. You roll up your towels and you put them in here, and the towel swan will hold them, or anything. It can hold anything you want.
You're not even going to have to look it up now. Now that she said it on your screen, your computer's automatically going to look it up for you.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very interesting. I've heard a couple of times that they were like trying to bring it back. I don't know if you can in today's age with everything. But it was a great department store.
Yeah, we had Learners, Becky. I remember growing up with Learners.
I think we had Learners, but I was really, really small when it was no longer there. But I think it was at Northgate Mall. All right, $10. I am not seeing anybody for the ceramic towel swan.
Did every town have a Northgate or Southgate mall? Because
Yes.
I remember we had one called Southgate. There was lots of gates going around apparently back in the day.
Yep. Yep. All right. We're going to bring the swan back and we're going to go to Gina. Night, Erin.
Good night, Erin. Have sweet dreams of nutcrackers. Okay. So this is going to be a $16 start. And this is Imperial Lennox cream and sugar. Again, a child set cream and sugar in the oil slick. It has the lambs on it, which is really cool. Beautiful set. A carnival. I love that rich oil slick. Amethyst is the base glass. Yeah. Amethyst is the base glass underneath all the carnival. So here is your open sugar. And that's your little creamer. So they're small, but they are really cool.
And Patty's in.
All right. If there's any other interest, let me know because we're going to start counting it down for Miss Patty.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Patty. All right, a $9 start. And this is a bud vase. It is a Southwest style bud vase. It's bisque. So there's no glaze on it, and it is painted on top. Let me show, I'll start at the bottom here, and I'll show you the design. Then there are kind of that aqua matching feather. There's another one. There's a larger white feather. And then another aqua feather. There's one, two. Oh, there's just two aquas. Sorry. Two aquas and a white. For some reason I thought there were three aquas. It is a very narrow bud vase. There's no oh, there is a signature. Hang on. Let me get it in the light. There is a signature on there. I think it says 16 was when it was done. Let me double check. Yes. Oh boy. Something teal 16. But that is it's some beautiful handwriting in there, but it's very loopy. It's really hard to see exactly what that says. And then it says teal underneath. I guess that's what they're trying to do there, teal color. So $9 Southwest feather vase. And that is a bud vase. All right, we will bring that back. And we'll go back to Gina.
Okay. If I can type, that is. This is going to be a start of 26. And this is a 12-piece Tonala nativity. So I'm just going to show you all 12 pieces because I can't hold them all up at one time. Okay, so you're going to have to look individually, then get an idea. So that's one of the wise men, I'm assuming, because he's got something in his hand. Here's another one. He's got something in his hand too. And here's the third wise man, because he's got something in his hand. So there's all the wise men. This is Mary? Maybe?
I say good guess. Yep.
Although you got her too, so I don't know. You got the angel. Here's baby Jesus. And then, let's see, wise man. I'm trying to put the pieces together. I'm trying to understand who's who here. And then you got two cows. Here's another cow. And then you got 3 lambs. So it's a lot of pieces here. There's another lamb, and then here's the third lamb. So there's no Joseph, I guess, because that's an angel. This is Mary. There's no cat.
Are you sure one of the ones you think is Mary might be Joseph instead?
I don't know. You got 2 women, which I don't know 2 women. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay.
Because the angel is here. Because I thought one of them was an angel, but there's the angel.
Yeah. And you only have 3 wise men?
Well, it is hard to find wise men. So there are 3 here.
Joseph had to go get ice.
I don't know. Maybe
he had to go to the store.
I thought I had. I don't know. Well, y'all can figure it out. I have no clue.
They were running low on snacks.
Yeah, you got the 2.
They said, "Can you go get some ice and some snacks and come
Who's
back?"
the other woman, though? I don't know.
I don't know, because there's usually the shepherd.
Yeah. But there's 12 pieces here, so I guess you can do what you want to with it. But
Joseph's hair probably was longer.
I don't know. I'm very confused by all of this. Very confused. But anyway, it's just a cool. Yeah, they were expecting the Kings for dinner. So he had to run out and get a Kentucky Fried Chicken. So, it happens. But you do get 12 pieces. I think it's kind of a cool set.
It's very cool.
Because they sell these pieces individually on eBay. So
yep.
There's a lot of pieces here. So if you wanted to find a Joseph, I'm sure you could find one very easily on eBay. I unfortunately do not have one, apparently. Hey, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
All right. Well, we can pass on that, and I'll move all these pieces over here away.
Okay. It's still a fabulous set. All right. I have $9 choice. And these are 2 artisan made. They're 2 artisan made pieces. One is a leaf dish. Now it does have the little dragonfly mark. and some numbering system that they're using. So it is a nice artisan-made dish with a leaf in the center. The other one, a little more abstract design. And colors, just kind of, I don't know, whatever the artist was feeling. This is not a chip or anything. It's just a spot that didn't get the glaze on it. It has 3 little feet, and for some reason, all the cool designs underneath. I don't get it, but it was $25, just in case you're wondering. Same artist. And that one was $25. This one was probably a little less. But you can have $9 choice for these. They are really cool artisan-made dishes. Here's the back. That one has the MOW, and that one also has MOW, and it was $25. There you go, $9 choice. All right, and we're going to go back to Gina.
This is our last one or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was making sure I didn't count wrong because math's hard sometimes.
I know. I count wrong at times.
Okay, so this is going to be a start of 22. This is a very, very old storybook. It's got some issues, but you know, it's well over 100 years old, so you can't fault it too much. But it is the Mammoth Storybook. As you see, the cover's got a few issues. It has come loose. The first few pages have come loose from the binding, so you'd have to be very careful with it. But the art in here, all this art was done on, you know, the plates that they would make, and then they would print them off to go in the book. So it's just amazing artwork in here, and it's quite thick, as you see. There's a lot of pages here. It's a very, very old storybook. Winter. It is now winter, dead winter. Desolation and silence reign in the fields. This was a child's storybook. No singing of birds is heard, no humming of insects. The streams murmur no longer. They are locked up in frost. I mean, it's look depressing, don't you think? But, you know, they were shooting straight with these kids. They were not sugarcoating nothing.
Nope. You know why? Because they had to walk to school uphill both ways in the snow.
Covering little brother with hay. What a sweet child. I'm just going to throw some hay on top of him and hope nobody finds him. Okay. Katie going to the closet. I guess that was a big deal. But there she is, just going to the closet. Katie's got things to do. Home for the holidays. So it's just a really cool old book. There is the back of it. Right. And binding. Like I said, it's an old, old book. This is well over 100 years old. But because of the condition, I decided to start at 22. That's a cute picture. Look at her. She's doing her dog's hair. Although the look on her face, she looks like she's choking the poor dog. Look at that evil look on that child's face. I don't know. What are you doing? Prince sitting for his portrait. He's probably terrified not to. Okay, anyway. I think so, Christy. All right, so we'll pass on that. And that was my last item. Thank you, everyone.
Okay. Oops, there we go. I have a $9 start. And it's for a mug. One of my favorite French posters with the lovely black cat. And on the back side, it says Paris. Now, it's not a Gina size mug. It's just a regular size mug, very standard size. They're designed in Paris. It doesn't say made in China. It does say Paris, so it doesn't say made in China anywhere on here. But there you go, the fabulous French black cat. And that's $9 for the mug. All right, that is the last item of the sale. And we're going to do the speed round now. So we're going to go through all the items that are still available. So if you're with us in the chat and you see something you would like to purchase, go ahead and shout it out. We'll get your name on it. But if you're watching on the replay or you think about something after the sale, you can always send us an email or leave a comment down below. All right, I'm going to get Gina up here for her items.
Okay, I had the bag of all the vintage yarn, new old stock crewel yarn. And when I say I think it was 24 of them. I don't know. A lot though. And it was $10 for the entire bag. $10 for the yarn. And then I had the storybook that you just saw. $22 for the antique book. I had the Tonala set that's missing the Joseph, 12 pieces. You're going to have to replace Joseph. I'm sorry. Everybody was just tired of him, I guess. So it was $26 for the set, nativity set. The cigarette case. Oh, sorry. The cigarette case. I always forget to cover that. Now I lost my place. You distracted me. I'm sorry. Was $16. The Joseph Originals, that's what I was missing. The Joseph Originals Chihuahua was $8. And was that everything? I believe it was. Oh, the Chalkware Marine Bulldog was $16. And that was everything. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Let's see. I have kind of what I just showed, the Southwest Feather Bud Vase. It is a signed piece. That was $9, number 6. The ceramic pieces, they were $9 choice, number 7. The Paris cat mug, $9, number 8. The fused glass tray, that was $22, number 13. the painted floral bowl. I think it might be wood. I think it's wood as the base. $15, number 15. The multicolored glass coaster, $6, number 16. The 2 Japan plates, the blue floral display, and the flower cart. Those plates are $8, choice, number 18. The hand-painted Nippon tray, $14, number 19. And the swan towel holder, that is $10, number 20. All right. So again, if you are watching on the replay or you think about something after the sale, you can always send us an email. Oh, thank you, Ms. Jackie. Ms. Jackie for 19. Thank you. And oh, sorry, Gina. Ms. Jackie was a little quicker on that one. But you can always send us an email or leave a comment if you think about something after the sale. I'm going to get the link to Gina's channel again. Please make sure you are subscribed, and she's going to let you know about her upcoming sales.
Okay, so tomorrow I'll be back on my channel at 8 a.m. for the early morning Southern Siren Vintage Wake You Up sale. 8 a.m. Eastern Time on my channel, and that is every day of the week, Tuesday through Friday. And then I don't have an evening sale tomorrow, but then on Wednesday at 1 p.m., I will be having a sale. I've got Helen, You Are in England Thrifter, going to be on with me on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then Thursday, I'm going to be on Angela Isaac's Vintage and Moore's channel with Casey and Angela, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. One of those PMs, I can't remember right now off the top of my head. These time difference, the time zones I can't do, y'all. So around there, and then I don't have a sale Friday evening. So that wraps up my week for this week. And then we'll start heading into the following week. And it's full up, y'all. Next week, it's a busy one.
Oh, let's see. I will be back tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern for the lunchtime sale. Then Wednesday afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern with Denise's Magical Emporium and Karen Chasin Vintage. Thursday and Friday lunchtime sales at 11:30 Eastern. Friday night, let's see, 7 p.m. Eastern with Aaron Proctor, Angie's Oddities, and then 9 p.m. Eastern on Saturday night with Denise's Magical Emporium, and I think Becky's Vintage and More. So there you go. Lots going on. But thank you so much, Gina.
Thanks, Trisha,
for putting everything together and being able to join me tonight.
It'll get better, y'all. I promise.
Oh my goodness. But thank you. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a great evening, and we'll be seeing you on YouTube. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.